Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. I got some matches. We can play SMR with them. I'll turn the music down just a little. Let me know if you can hear the music. I'm playing with these matches. You shouldn't play with matches. If you're at home, don't play with matches. I might have to put 18 plus on this. But for the SMR, I'm getting better at it because I have a really good friend that knows how to do it too. Welcome, Colmis, and welcome to Tatiana. Hi. I have a whole case of these matches. I don't want like a kid to find them. Or a kid and his brother. And I don't just want them leaving around, like keeping them around the house. There was a whole case of these astrology, these zodiac matches. And they threw in some randos. Like there's one with a swan and there's one with a dog. So I'm not sure if it's like for like Chinese astrology too. It is the Eddie Match Company. They were printed in Canada. Oh, these were antiques. These are circa 1960. These matches are almost 60 years old. That's older than me, even. So I'm gonna try one for SMR. This is kind of like a bit anticlimactic. That's okay. Let's do some more. I really liked your SMR, Tatiana. It was really nice. I'll just play for a little while till some more people come to the beach. The lighting guy's all messed up. The lighting's all wonky doodle today. I hope you're well. Brew a cup of tea. Tell me about your day. A short story. Might have to open the window. They're really stinky. The sulfur is 60 years old. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. Well, now we have to listen to the trucks gear down on the highway. I live beside a major highway. You can hear the trucks gearing down. They're not supposed to. There's so many people do the tapping. That's okay, Benita. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Did your birthday reading come true, Benita? Did you get lots of messages? You had 8 of Wands. We will see. Well, you got lots of messages from us saying, happy birthday. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. They're so stinky. The sulfur is like, it's rotten or something. I don't know. And the lighting guy is all mangled. Yeah, I gotta put those away. They sound cool, but I gotta put those away. Oh yeah, I wish you all the best, Benita, on your birthday. Thanks, Colmis. and we're here to jive and play a little SMR. Because I have a good friend that's really good at it. So I wanted to try too. Hey, Benita. Oh, do you really have to go? I was gonna pull you a native spirit. But if you have to go for your birthday, we'll do it next time, okay? We'll do it next time, Benita. Thanks for being here. It's great. Good stuff. That's okay. That's okay. Next time, for sure. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Till next time, Benita. Remember, keep us strong. Until next time. Yeah. And we're really vibing out tonight. I was on the bulldozer all day. The vibration was just way too low. I couldn't even read cards if I tried right now, I don't think. But I wanted to say hi to everyone. Now we need to think of a good idea for a short story. Do you gonna write? What if you wrote the story and then read it? What if you wrote it and read it? Sure, Colmus. Sure, time is on your side. Yeah. Sure it would. You know what would be a cool SMR? Is an SMR of someone who was like saying the ideas they had for their story into the microphone, right? Instead of like writing it down, like dictate what the story would be like. It would be like, I think that would be pretty neat. And for the people watching, feel free to join in the chat. We don't bite. Well, sometimes we do. You could do it. That would be interesting. We're just lurking now. Now we're just lurking. Really the lighting guy screwed up today, so we couldn't even have a proper, and I was on the bulldozer. We couldn't even have a proper program today if we tried. But I wanted to stop in and say hi and thank you to everyone. I'm glad I did because I got to say happy birthday to Benita. Benita Applebaum. You gotta put me on. Would be interesting for sure. Colmus, you can go ahead. Go ahead and ask your question. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah. It's finally warm enough where I'm at that I can actually like leave my patio door open and my bedroom windows, like in the evening. Hi, November Snow. Welcome to the program. It rained there? Oh, well, that's not the worst thing. It's better than fires. No, I didn't really have intention of setting a list. But Colmus was going to ask a question. We're going to see. I was on the bulldozer all day dozing. So I'm vibrating like at a very like low frequency. It's not I don't want to open too much in the way of channeled messages. Intuitive guidance, sure. Hi Saruchi. Oh, big hearty gumdrop to you too. Did you go and dance in the rain? Did you? You should. She speaks to me now. I have to answer and continue to argue or not. Do you want me to discuss topics for longer discussions? Well, sure. Discuss topics, but release the emotional attachment to them. Then it can't be an argument, and then you could continue. Right? Oh, does she speak to you now? Does she want me to discuss topics for longer discussions? Yeah, well, if she might be a bit argumentative by nature. Hopefully this person, Colmus, isn't someone that tests your patience too quickly. And if not, hopefully it's like something that you want to engage with. But arguing takes a lot of energy. A lot of your hard-earned energy. Your cold hard cash. That's your energy. It's the new cold hard cash. So arguing takes a lot of energy. I would continue, definitely, but if you might be in a phase where you might just want to like hear her out, rather than like if she like engages or baits you in on subject matter that you don't want to talk about, Colmus, I would say use happiness and laughter in the things that we do here on this channel to lighten the mood, or just as an icebreaker into a way of saying, I don't really feel like talking about it. You know, you might realize that you have a hard stance there that is conflictual. It's not that you want to hide it. It's just that once that conversation has happened and you agree to disagree, then it can't be that discussion anymore for longer conversation, because it'll just come back, right? Not argue. I mean, should I continue to talk with her right now? Mean communication and have a lot. Yes, do it. The answer is yes. Have a long conversation with this person. It would feel good. It would be good. And schedule it like a YouTube video. Schedule it. So it's like, hey, send out that text. Do you have like an hour for a good chat? You know, do you have because then that way you don't have to worry about, calling out of the blue and someone saying, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not home right now. I'm walking into spider web, so leave a message and I'll call you back. You don't want that. Right? Someone is a karmic versus someone is a twin flame. I don't know. Is that a true versus? Karmic versus karma versus twin flame. I don't know that it has the versusness. There's the one that I really like. Somebody, I can't remember which reader it was, called it Divine Selection. I really like that. And hi, Christina and Saruchi, all the people that came in the room. Angie White, hi there. Thanks, everyone. I was in a chat, just having a chat with Cole Miss. That's all we're doing today. So I was running the bulldozer, SMR style. So it's kind of a neat little thing. Not quite the Akash, not quite the Legends of Tarot. Somewhere in between. Hello, Sheila Marie. How's that grandbaby? How's the baby girl? Is a baby girl, right? How's your grandbaby? Hi, Dusty Blue. What a great time to connect with everyone. I knew the lighting guy messed up for a reason. I knew the lighting guy was like, he let all the lights in the studio go out. She's shining. Oh, that's really good, Sheila Marie. I'm really happy about that. And to the chat, Dusty Blue. So happy when you can join us. It's nice. It's all about those people that are like, they're sometimes here, but they're consistently sometimes here. And they're like some of my favorite people. Because it's like Maya and Dusty Blue and Sheila Marie. Well, Sheila's an old friend of the channel. She's been, and I don't mean like old, but she's been supporting the channel since like 2017. Right? She's a long time friend of the channel. That's what I should say. So it's nice. Aw, that's sweet, Sheila Marie. I hope things are productive and busy for you. You always check in, let us know how you're doing. Absolutely. We're trying a little bit of fusion with the SMR. Should we do a few more matches? Sheila Marie, I got a new Instagram. If you go to, it's the same name. If you go to Legendary Tarot, it's Instagram. I know the old one. I got rid of the old one. And Colmus, thank you for your question. I hope an 8 was enough to answer it for you because his cards were there. So this is our content, SMR. I have a whole case of matches, and I don't want any kids to find them if I throw them away, or to like rub and start a garbage fire, because the matches are 60 years old, and I have a whole case of them. I'm gonna save the one that I like for each sign, but the case of matches also came with like some random ones. Like this one has a puppy dog on it, and there's one with like a swan. Yeah. And almost all the monthlies are done, everyone. That was a popper. Hi, D.I. Marie. Welcome. Welcome to this Vibed Out Heart Chakra Thursday. Random program. It's Matchbook SMR. Not necessarily faded. I believe that there is someone that you are with. But we end up here, I believe, taking a little break from that person. I believe we're tricked. Most people spend their 100 years here searching for that one person. But that's the same person you've been in the light ship with for maybe the last 80, 90, 800,000 years, depending how old of a soul and your family is. So your person is always with you. They are your person. Some people end up with them back in this life too, but it's like this life is a nice break away from all of those countless epics and eons that you spend co-creating with your binary star, your twin flame, your lover, right? That's kind of how I see it. Are you feeling emotional? Literally up from my heart's work in about 7 hours. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Sheila, big hugs. Big hugs. Literally up from my heart's work. Okay. Just relax into it and breathe all that good prana in, Sheila. The healing is in the air. Okay. And yes, I can pull a card for you now, but if you want to come back in a little while, should be on for a couple hours anyways. We can pull an oracle card for you at that time too, Sheila. Okay. And Sheila, I'm sorry I forgot your sign, but most of the monthlies are up now on the channel as well. Everyone except for Taurus and Aries. You have to sleep? Okay. Okay. Thanks for coming in and checking in, Sheila. Just breathe in. And, oh, that's right. Born Virgo, all that earthbound energy. Be well, Sheila Marie. Okay. Breathe in, be well. I think that's your mantra for when you're breathing in. Just tell yourself to be well. I think that's all you need, and just to relax into it a little bit. Okay? Not a doctor, but I think that's all you need. And thanks, everyone. The bulldozer was out of control. Good, good, good. Christina have a question too? I was in a chat with Sheila Marie. Sorry. It's a chat. Oh, excellent. Great, Dusty Blue. I wasn't sure if Instagram would be great for everybody, but for the people it is, because I think I'm not a social media person. So I know it's about following each other, right? So I will definitely, once we escaped here and see that, I will start following as well. At the Art Shack Instagram. Traveling Art Shack. Okay, thanks for that. I'll look for that for sure. So it's good. It's Friday night, so it's going to be the midnight special. And the midnight special might not start till like quite late. But we'll because we got to get the lighting guy. He's lost somewhere in the backwoods. I saw a moose today with her baby calf. They're so big, the moose. They were way off in the field, not as close as I was to the cougar. But I saw a moose. Oh, the moose was loose. Crafty helped you last night and you pulled some cards. Some of them were in the Pisces video. Like some of the same cards I pulled, because I just did Pisces today. Do you mean that video? Gumdrop's like this. He's like, that's out of control. Hold on 1 second. I need to get more matches. I think it sounds great. It smells awful. See, look, everyone. These are already minus the 12 I took out to keep for the astrology. Look at all these matches. They're like 60 years old. I don't want to throw them out because I wouldn't want them to like rub and start a fire. I don't want a kid to find them. I don't want to leave them in my house. Oh, that's good. I'm glad, Christina. That made me so to watch Crafty Tarot yesterday. He was on and on. I didn't even realize how sunburnt he was. Because when I hopped in, he said, I got the sun card 3 times yesterday. He got 3 different readings in one day. I couldn't handle it. I can barely handle a reading a year. I couldn't imagine 3 in one day. Sending them out, no problem. Receiving, it's like, whoa, hey. You know? Barn fire. Or what we could, some of the people they build, like, we could do like stack them up in like a house of cards and then light them and go, whoa. But that would have to be an outside program, which we can start doing very soon. I was letting Tatiana know that I can finally keep my patio door and my bedroom window open into the evening hours. Finally warm enough. Thank goodness. There were lots of synchronicities. And what are we putting in water, November? What are we putting in the water? Oh yeah, absolutely. To grow and prosper, yeah, Dusty Blue. The Instagram is great for that. Oh, just put them in water. Yeah, I could just flush them down the tub. That's true. Yeah, that's a good tip. Why didn't I think of that? That's a great tip, November. I get it now. Just douse the matches in water, and then you're good. Steam them out in the rain. Yeah. Then you can throw it away. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. That's a good idea. But I don't know. I think they sound nice too. I might get used to the smell. The sulfur's old. And everyone, Tatiana, if you like SMR, Tatiana did a poem video. It's pretty good. You want the matches? Light them up at night. I will keep them around on the shelf. Maybe we can think of something nice. Hi, Ange Whitney. Oh, I was running the bulldozer all day. Like a big, like D7, like I'm moving a lot of earth today in the bulldozer. I know, I told you, Jupiter Retrograde Demolition Company, right? As much as I love and talk about Gaia and my appreciation and all the good things that we stand for, it's like I work within the elements. It's strange. Like in the winter, like the work that I do with water is like would blow people's, and then when the ice comes out of the ground up here, we have like building projects, things like that, and move a lot of earth sometimes. But it's like a really low vibration. It's a low 3D vibration. It's my whole body running into the bulldozer for like 8-10 hours. So I absolutely need to be grounded right now and have to remain on the trip. Yeah, exactly, Sheila. It's like it significantly makes me ground or do my grounding work, Sheila. It's not like it doesn't really like do it because it's like, but yeah. And the last time I was running a different machine. I was running a front end loader, and we came in and tried to do the program, and the program absolutely just derailed. It was like all of a sudden I just like threw the cards down. I was like, I can't do this anymore. But I do love the earth. I love the way it smells. Like I'm blessed in that way. Like when I stop and take a break and I hop down, hi Naomi, and I hop down, the smell and all the birdies come when I'm like rolling the earth over, when I'm like actually moving it from one place to all the little birdies and big birds come because they hop around in the fresh new earth that's all been turned over. And they jump around because they get a little something to eat or tweedledee. Yeah, the poem was great. Absolutely good. Yeah, and the smell is just, it's so nice because it's like we don't get it for so long in the winter months. It's just like a winter desert up here. It's like the Sahara, but minus 40. So I'm feeling so blessed today too, for it to finally be warm enough to keep my windows and doors open in evening hours. Yeah, poetry's nice. Okay, so we did some matches and some hematite. Everybody, that sound is another thing I use for grounding. I don't know if you can see them. These are my hematite stones. I keep them magnetic, and that's the sound of them rolling out like you've seen them, the Chinese, the medicine balls for your hands. It helps too with my like carpal tunnel and all of that stuff. So I was lucky to recognize carpal tunnel early enough in my life so that I can actually receive physiotherapy and I don't have to go under the knife to have it fixed as long as I keep up on my exercises. So that's good news. Coldest capital on the planet. That's right, Sheila. You're from Ottawa. That's right. Sorry, I didn't mean to give away too much personal information, but I think I remember that from our last interaction. So, Ange, what they do for me when I go in, I think it's called Grafton, and they run it. It's like a big, dull pizza slicer over top of the forearm to release all of the scar tissue that's underneath in my forearm, and it releases it all. It hurts so bad if I don't go for a long time. Like it leaves like my forearms, I look like I have tattoos, like they're black and blue. Right? And it hurts so much. But then once it's done, it feels so good. And then as long as I keep up on this, I don't get the sharp 60,000 watt ow right now. And that's all you can do. You're just like, ow right now. Yeah. Sheila, did you want your card now, or were you I thought you were going to sleep. I can pull you a card now if you want, Sheila Marie. As always, 99.9, no matter what time of day it is, when the frequency of higher change is on, you know that's brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. And I thank you so much. Okay, I will. Let's do that right now. So, Sheila, I don't know if you were here for the unboxing or in the chat room, but the newer Oracle deck that we received was the Native Spirits Guides by Denise Lynn. It's a beautiful deck. And I think after we get a new one, I'm going to send this out to Sherry Ridley, a longtime friend of the program. She commented on the June videos and said, just saying hi. And it reminded me that I actually owed her a tarot deck from an old giveaway that we did in like 2017. And I ended up not mailing her the cards that I promised her to. Hello, Moon Goddess. Welcome. Okay, Ange, thanks for being here tonight. And I wanted to let you know I received your email, and thank you for sending out the email. I appreciate that. Okay. Don't forget, tomorrow night the midnight special will be on. I don't know what time, but come. We'll be doing live tarot. Okay, for really close friends of the channel. Okay. All right. This is nice. Hopefully it presents okay. The lighting guy was off today. We can even see the rainbow. It's actually presenting pretty good. Sheila Marie, this is card of answering the call. Right? The phone call, they always say this when they pull the judgment card in tarot. I always think of a loon. You know all about the loony. I actually think about the loon when I'm looking at this right now. That beautiful stillness. Are you going to answer the stillness? Be aware of the stillness. Because that's really, sorry, I'm a little disorganized too. That is really what's going on here, is the stillness. But how could your stillness call you, right? How could it do that? I don't know how that. Does that look okay, you guys? Hopefully that looks okay. I just want to, because I'm going to read from the book for you, Sheila. Okay. All right. Oh, not ancient forest, silly. We want answering the call. And we've got ancestors. Lots of AN. And this, here we go. Answering the call. You've been called. If you've been waiting for your life to shift, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. You've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from the spirit realms. Now, in the days ahead, signs from spirit will be all around you. Watch for them. Okay. Indigenous people look to the clouds, the winds, the movement of animals to discern the secret messages from the Creator. In Native traditions, life is ruled by signs. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. The waiting is over. Sometimes we spend so much time waiting for life to happen that we miss the joy in the moment. Cherish the here and now, and know that no matter what concerns that you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, follow the signs, and miracles abound. It is your time now. Okay, so it's something about time and revelation, right? Very similar to that judgment card in the tarot, actually, after we look at that. So that's from deep in your heart. The stars shine bright late at night, deep in the heart of Texas, or Ottawa, or Ontario. Oh, that's really great. That's really great. Because you definitely need a big hug, Sheila. Earth signs of Taurus and Capricorn. It's been a little bit tough. The road's been a little bit bumpy. So the sun will rise in the sky. Yeah, it certainly will. It certainly will. Oh, Naomi is here. We got some people hanging out. So that was a spirit message for Sheila Marie, longtime friend of the program. Taurus season. No need to bore us. We hang out with Taurus. That was a poem by me on SMR chat live. I don't know what we're doing here. Off to the land of Nod. Winkin', blinkin', and nod. Sleep is calling, so answer the call. Right? Yeah. Leaves of Walt Whitman. The lighting guy came by today, and he did not have his act together. Oh, that's good. You're feeling love in the chat. So good. Thanks, everyone. It's great of you. Nice of you. We'll play some cards in just a minute, dear. inevitable that I would drop one. Was it not? Is this not the best SMR ever? It's inevitable that I would drop one. Okay, 1 minute. You can only spin them. I can't see the sun through my window. It's actually over there. You guys can have a sunset with me if you would be, if you would like to. If you would like to watch the sun go down. Butterfingers. Yeah, if it was rainy where you were at, Netflix and chill for sure. 136. I can't even right now. The dozer was too much. Yeah, where's the mega flare? That's okay, Moon Goddess. We're really even pulling. Oh, come join us tomorrow night if you can, Moon Goddess. We're going to be doing the midnight special, and that's one of the favorite programs of the channel. That one is like deeper readings for all of our favorite people. I play favorites on the midnight special because I'm allowed to. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for asking. Sohila J, you can. Cool. This is what you got, Sohila J. The card of journey. Look at it. So beautiful. It's yours. It's yours to take. It's yours to make. It's yours. Even if somebody else brought the cake, you have the card of journey. Okay. You can have your cake. You can take it home and put it on a fridge and look at it forever, or you can gobble it all up. You could eat it all up, but then cake would be gone, right? So it's tough to do both, right? It means I feel there's something that it's like you appreciate having in your life, but you might be afraid to take it to the next level for fear of losing it. There's a decision at hand, right? Doesn't everybody want cake? And so Hila, I'm very sorry. I'm having real problems intuiting messages today. It wasn't really like the live tarot portion is just kind of at a bare minimal, just because of the vibration and the grounding where I'm at right now it's too low to intuit the cards and channel the messages through. So that's why this is very informal. I pulled the card journey, so maybe you could intuit it. Well, now I can't find it again, right? But you got the card of the journey, right? Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. It's Journey, right? So I'm sorry, Sohila. If you come back tomorrow night on the midnight special program, we're gonna be pulling cards and having a good old nice Friday night together. Yeah, that's a good one too. Faithfully. Sorry, November Snow. I do not put those images into my brain because I'm a big scaredy cat. Ebony likes them though, and that's good. And that's good. Hi, Shada. Hi, Shada. You like the lighting? The lighting guy was not doing well today. So we went with, I was the lighting director today. Normally we have a guy that does it. But today I did it and I came up with a clever solution because the lighting guy totally botched it. There's no like lights, like just the same old light. But I thought, how nice would it be to do this one for a change? And thanks, Shada. It is. The window is open. The window is open. My camera isn't on a gimbal. It's kind of fixed, but we're looking at some major studio upgrades coming at the end of August for this program, for this channel. It'll affect all the programs. Mm-hmm. It is a room in my home. But the room in my home is known as the studio. Where you been, bro? I thought I seen you in the studio. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I call it a studio. It's just a corner. I call it a studio because I make my reality what it is. And Harry Potter. And Shada, how are you today? How is the weather where you're at? Hello, April. April had such great cards yesterday. That was great. That was great. Harry Potter. Shada, I was really thankful. This is the first night I've been able to like open the patio door and the bedroom window open in the evening hours. It's finally warm enough for that. So I was feeling blessed and thankful. And it'll start to fade as we get into the night. I'm so excited that we're coming up to solstice, people. It's already here. It's hard to believe. It's coming so fast. Okay, I'll send you some warm air. I'll blow all my hot air through the internet. Because you know that's all I do here is blow hot air, right? Then just let it heat up your room. See the energy around your phone or your computer. And watch it radiate some heat. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here, April. And Naomi, too, has come to chat. We should do some more matches. Matches? Matches? We don't need... Here, we could light matches. That's what we could do for Shada. Because there's a SMR. We're playing... See, there's the other one. The Swan. These were weird. They had all 12 astrological signs, and then they had some real random ones. Like there was like a swan and a dog. These would be cool after dark. Maybe on camera. Hello, Christine. Hi, Christina. Gilliana. Hi, Christina. Welcome to the program. We're making fun of SMR. No, we're not making fun of it. We're playing SMR. The kids we are. And welcome. This is a benevolent tribe of chatters that will not bite you because we come to this little corner of the matrix. It's very clandestine, and we share our love and appreciation for each other and for everything. Sometimes we spit tarot. Sometimes we do SMR. And sometimes we don't do anything except welcome the brand new person that's finally found us with 11 people and 11 likes. At the perfect time, Christina. Thank you. Sometimes we just spit. Today, I'm lighting an entire case of matches from the 1960s. They were just because it helps me not be a bulldozer anymore. Hello, Concrete Rose. Welcome to the program. And if you're wondering what you stumbled into here, I can't tell you because I just explained it literally to the other new person that just showed up. So you have to wait and see. And Concrete, check in with us, Concrete Rose and Christina. I want to know how you ladies are tonight. How's the weather where you're at, and what time is it for you? I'm curious. And be sure, even if you stay for a while, to come tomorrow night, because Friday nights on 99.9 is the midnight special. And that's a rockin' program. We have a lot of fun with that one. Hearts to you, Christina. So we're not reading a lot of tarot today, but Innate is still online. So you can always ask a question. Oh, big hugs, but you're feeling amazing. Yeah. There's so many tornadoes this year. I heard like the warnings are getting so like passed off too. Like I heard like during like NBA semifinals, the tornado warnings were not even really like coming across the television screens. It was mostly just still the basketball game and like a little warning. It was like blowing my mind because they're so common, right? You guys must be so used to that. And here where I'm at, the forests are burning. That's always a tough one. But we have like thick boreal forest here. And there's huge sections that just go up yearly. It's just the way of it. Hi, Marie. Oh, you're in Puerto Rico? And you're still here with us. That's great. 90 degrees. I'd come down there for a day. I probably couldn't stay too long because the hot is like, imagine like you come to like minus 40, you'd be like, I'm freezing my butt off. And I'd be like, silly, it's fine. If I went to like plus 90 or plus 100, I'd be like, I'm dying. You'd be like, come to the beach and play. And I'd be like, I'm dying. I cannot. I just cannot. Protected. Yes, be protected. Be safe, everyone. And 10:37 in Puerto Rico. Nice. Just a few hours. Eastern Standard Time. And Christina's all about it. It's just like, once you got acclimatized, I think you'd be fine. Yeah, so get this. Sometimes the ambient temperature is minus 40, and then due to the speed of the wind chill takes it to like minus 55. And then if I'm like riding a snowmobile and I'm doing like 40 or 50 kilometers an hour, the air on my skin actually will reach to like minus 80, minus 90 sometimes. It gets so dang cold. Yeah. Minus 50s. Yeah. That's pretty cold. Minus 50 is pretty cold. Maybe 1 or 2 days a year. Like maybe once a decade. That's pretty cold. Accurate picture of a snowman. Yeah, with the sorry, I was thinking of minus 50 ambient, Christina. Minus 50 ambient is like maybe once every 5 years, maybe once a decade you'll see that. But with the windshield, yeah, a couple weeks a year at least here too. That was a popper. Hi, Ebony B. The wind, yeah, some places are just really windy. You want to clean your room? I'm just dusting these off, Shada. I really had no intention for like the sulfur is actually 60 years old on these matches. These matches are 60 years old. The sulfur is nasty, but it sounds really cool. But I'm just burning them off just because we were playing SMR earlier when we first got here, right, Tatiana? So not really clearing anything. We'll probably do Ritual Delo Habitual a little later because Nate is still online. Like, if you guys have questions, go ahead and like pop them in. Like, don't worry about like saying no, but like I've been in the bulldozer all day, so my grounding and my frequency is quite low to like give you like heightened channeled intuitive need, we're just kind of, this is the Akash program anyways, so this is our natural vibe time, kind of. I really was sad that we had to cut yesterday's program short. It was going like gangbusters. Everybody was pulling really nice cards for themselves, and well, there was the odd exception, but most of them were good. Melt crayons with the matches. Nice. So this was I was thinking I want to do something very special for Cancer new moon. Sagittarius full, I don't really, whatever. But Cancer new moon, I don't know what day of the week it falls on, but I'm hoping it's the weekend. I should check the guide. Because actually, it'd be fun to like drip some serious candle wax. I've got all of these like melted down candles. It'd be fun to like start a project and do some candle wax art live while we chat. I think that would be kind of fun to watch. Like, it depends how satisfying it is to watch. Sometimes it's pretty cool. If we can get the lighting right and stuff, I think that'd be a fun thing. Oh, dang it. It's on a Monday. That's okay. We get the few days before it. So we can sell it. It'll have those feels over the weekend. July 2nd. This is July. Why am I looking June? Yeah, sorry, July 2nd. That's a Tuesday. Yeah, and it's an eclipse. See, look at that. I didn't realize that. It's going to be an ecliptical. That's insane. I'm going to have to do some more reading before we get talking about that. I have no idea. This is just the Almanac guide. I'd have to go in and look into it. I don't have that information in front of me, Christina. I looked at... Wow, it's a big one too. The tides are riding pretty high for a new moon. Like, it's got some pull. We got a ways to get there, though. The Gemini new moon is on the Monday. Because the heart wants what it wants. Absolutely. Can you imagine? A book of matches went that fast. We did a whole book, just rip them, just like that. It's good. It's at 10. Nice. Matchbook Romance. Matchbook 20. Naomi has, why no Gumdrop Broken Heart? I don't want Gumdrop Broken Heart. You probably could. Oh, Naomi, big hugs. No, you never chat too. You can never chat too much. I agree, Christina L. Big changes for so many people and for so many institutions, like big systems, big places, huge organizational charts. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Naomi. Let's get you some cards soon as well. Okay. We'll see. I finally get to go see the Endgame movie, and then I'll be on after that. So hopefully I won't be full of like Marvel references. Nice. Detective Pikachu. Haha. That's awesome. April, thanks so much for being here. I feel like you've found a nice place where you can come to just get in there and express in this positive way. It's nice. In real life, April is your homegirl? Or just on chat? Yeah, it's got a funny vibe. The lighting guy screwed up the entire programming for the studio almost got shut down. Oh, just on chat. Okay, it's cool. I had to take a break in the dozer today, and I was waiting for the dump truck to come with more dirt because I was all caught up. And I went to a place. I just opened my phone and I went to the app and saw a place called Charlie Angel's Tarot, and I saw the Love Sisters were there. So I got to say hi to them during the workday. It was really they're sleeping now, along with Robert Crafty Tarot. He's having a snooze. All the friends on the other side of the pond. You were talking about me. Well, my ears weren't burning. I had all my hearing protection on. I have to wear like great big earmuffs. But now just learning about it. Oh, that's great, April. That's great. Stay protected, stay safe, and go at your own pace. Thanks, Naomi. So are you. You all look so beautiful in your microdots. So great. And did Dusty Blue have to? It was cool. Dusty Blue came in. I feel like I didn't get a chance to say to bid him adieu, farewell until we meet again. It's okay. Because he decided to touch base on Instagram. So that'll be good. Facebook won't let me have a life outside of my regular life, so I can't go there. And crafty. He's crafty. Was he on earlier today? Sorry for my not knowing if he was on earlier today. I was his 5th sub in the beginning. Oh, April! I'm gonna show off. I don't know how it'll present in the natural light, but I keep mine at Close Bay. I actually had to dump some in there earlier. Traffic had me shook after being in the bulldozer all day, and then I had there was some of the worst traffic. Plus, I had this weird backwards energy happen to me. I actually dumped quite a bit in here today. I have to keep that one out for Gemini New Moon again. Keep that one. Yeah, it's a gooder. It's a gooder. I should next time I'm at New Age store, I should see one that I can connect with for the group. Like get a group one. And then I'm not much about contests or any of that. I used to do them a couple years ago, and I found out that Sherry, one of the old friends of the channel, I still owed her a tarot deck from 2017. I promised I was going to mail her one. And then I never did it because I took a break from the channel, and then life went down, and then it never happened. I felt so bad. She commented on one of the June videos, and I was like, Sherry, you're still around? I was like, I owe you a tarot deck. Falcor. I keep looking over at this Dreams deck, and I've cut it twice, and I've cut it to this guy. Remember that program where this guy kept coming around? Sow your seeds, nurture your soul, but watch out for that little squirrel. He's your buddy, but squirrels are nuts. No pun intended. Squirrels are absolutely nuts because for those of you that are going through an awakening or feeling things of that nature, it's like the energy of the squirrel or even like a finch or a sparrow, it's so heightened. They vibrate and move at such a quick pace. That's a vibration of Gaia. That's that life vibration. And those squirrels and those little sparrows, they move so fast, millions of frames per second, kind of. Right? That when you're face to face with Mr. Squirrel or the little birdie, it's you realize how subtle. If I move my eyeball too quickly, that way, little birdie or little squirrel might completely flinch. So it's that full connectedness. Hummingbirds, yes, exactly, Christina. Yeah, exact. Hummingbirds, same thing. Right. Not wasps though. They're carnivorous weirdos. Okay, just my opinion. Maybe engineered. We can't know for sure. There's like I say, I never talk about conspiracy on this channel. But that'd be a totally whack one. Bumblebees, definitely bumblebees and hummingbirds, and the hornet. The hornet is even more different than the hornet is zoom, zoom. Like it's really. They're kind of fun, but I never wanted the channel to go to be a spend any awareness in those sorts of things. Although, you know, but I like them too. I won't lie. They're fun. They are fun. And I feel like over a cup of tea, Naomi, we could chat for a long time and never run out of fun stuff to talk about. Just because that's like it's a common thread. Like why is conspiracies trending? Because it's interesting conversation. Some of it is wackadoodle, absolutely. But at least it's interesting conversation. You're not like, hey George, how's the weather? Did you eat yet? Do you want to? All right. People are actually like, and it's not just the same old like red versus blue conversation, right? So I understand why it's like it's so cool and it's hip. I'd take them both and see what happens. Yeah, I'd take them both. I'd take both pills and see what happened. I'd be like, Morpheus, give me. I'll take both. I'll call your bluff, Morpheus. Shatter the whole thing right then and there. That's good. It's a good flick. Oh, Dusty's still here. Oh, but you came back. I wondered if you had gone. Thanks for coming back, Dusty Blue. A juxtaposition. It would be a paradox. Time loop. Doc and Marty stuck in the DeLorean forever. Ooh, don't want that. Don't want that. I like it when the gumdrop does that. That's so good. Nice. Yeah, Mike must be Marty McFly. Yeah. Oh, I want to show you guys something cool. It's the weirdest thing ever. I'll show you one that has lots of. Okay, this Knight of Cups, for example. I didn't pull this randomly. I was looking at the. Okay, so see like the black dots down around the borders of these cards, and up on the top there around the border. So I was looking at my deck and I was like, I don't remember those dots being a part of the art, right? On the border. And I was like, well, they must have been. And then I got thinking and I was like, started seeing them like in the most random places. And I realized that they're not the art. From the amount of shuffling and handling that I do of the cards, these black spots were all oil accumulations. I don't think I have that oily of hands. But they haven't been on anything else that would cause their. But it's funny. I think it because I can scratch it right off. I can go with my fingernail and scratch it right off. So I don't know why of that would be. And that's the only thing I could see that big one down there at the bottom. Right? I can literally take my fingernail. Take some work. And I scratched it right off. And they all have them. All 78 of them have these dots. And they're all they're like most rando positions. And the only thing I can think of is that it's like, it must be the I don't know, my chemistry or whatever it is with the cards, like how they flipped. I'm thinking like how they flipped through my thumbs. It might like at times like maybe it's pulling the moisturizer off or like I don't know what it is. Where do I store them? Just right here on the table. Just right here on the table. And they scratch right off. Yeah, don't put them away in a box or anything. Can you imagine I put my tarot cards away every day? I was like, hey, I needed those. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be the lotion. Because I usually come on and do a lot of shuffling after I've gotten cleaned up, and I'm at an age where I have to moisturize. Well, I maybe, but they all have it. Like all 78 of them have the dot all the way through the thing. Potentially, I don't know. It's a mystery to me for now. That's like I like mysteries, right? Possibly, but it's like they haven't shown up on my playing cards. See, look at those black dots. Those ones are meant to be there. Those black dots. King of corn dogs. See, but they're not. They're not on these cards. These ones have black borders, so I don't know if they'd show up. But I don't think so. And they're not on these ones either. The Hilarion. So today I was researching legends in hopes that we might have done a program. And there was a story of Captain William Kidd, 1701 AD, was hung and gibbeted. And that means I think I'm saying that right, gibbeted. He was hung and gibbeted. After he hung, they left him out for people to be like, don't mess around because we hang people around here. And William the Kid was this like English sailor who like he lived in New York for a time. Like we're talking like in the 1600s, lived in New York and like sailed his boat up and down the coast, the eastern seaboard. And he'd get paid to like, capture the odd pirate or, capture a French boat or something. They were at war too, right? But anyways, this guy one day he up because they said, well, we want you to go out and do all this work for us long after he retired. But it wasn't social code to say no to the royalty at that time, even if you'd pretty much proven your service and were independent, right? In the time that they were colonizing. So this is like when when Americans became sovereign from England, it happened at sea first, right? Which is why I kind of thought this was had some legend to it, right? It's like he finally said no and disappeared to the West Indies, and he like kind of pieced out on the British Navy, and they found him, and then because it was cool because it's Captain William Kidd. When I saw William Kidd, I was thinking of Billy the Kid. But then I looked and it was like 1700s, 1701. He was hung and gibbeted for piracy. Not video piracy, silly, not copyright infringement, for actually becoming a pirate. Jack Sparrow and Amerigo Vespucci for those. America becoming. We did his program, I think, in early April. He was an Aries contributor, influential Aryan, Amerigo Vespucci, and it's why America is called America. It's kind of neat. I like when the naval stuff pops up in the legends, especially from when it's like 300 or 400 years ago. It's really interesting. But a very quiet day otherwise for folklore, other than this dude being brought back to England, hung for piracy and gibbeted. William the Kid. I like that, Dusty Blue. I like that. Does it matter the red or the blue of duality given? Right? Yeah. But if you think about it, that moment in front of Morpheus wasn't a yes or no. It was a four-way. It was a red or blue, none, or both, right? Morpheus probably wasn't giving him the option of both, right? So it was at very least a three-way decision. Could have chosen neither. Because where were they at that moment? Were they in just some sort of like weird limbo? Were they where we are now? They were like kind of in the Matrix, but Morpheus was there and was like, because why would he have taken the one just to forget it all? Where were they? It's tough. It's tough. It's a puzzle. I love mystery. And thanks for that, Dusty Blue. Give our head a scratch. Oh, hi, Susan. You slipped in there. I'll drink to that. Welcome. I was on the bulldozer all day, so the vibration is very low. Grounding is required, so we're not really getting into the swing of too much messages. Relying more on SMR and chat content today. But thanks for vibing with us. Thanks for being here to vibrate with us. And you know what? It's 1:21. We haven't done it. I wish you all the best in peace, bliss, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness in all things. Inception. Yeah. And yeah, so that's kind of what's up today. It's a Heart Chakra Thursday, May 23rd. But it's fair. The lighting guy kind of messed up today. They put this guy in charge. Tripping hard on it. That's funny. Welcome, Jeremy Smith. Welcome to our corner of the Matrix, our very clandestine corner of the Matrix. It is indeed. You're listening to 99.9. This is a place where we learn to new age together and ascend spiritually in a very practical way by acknowledging each other in all of our isness, right? We're here in full appreciation of our lives of today and of one another. So welcome. The chat doesn't bite. And feel free to hang out and vibe for as long as you like. We, on this channel as well, we will spit a lot of tarot, like tarot cards, readings for people, readings for the signs, and that sort of thing, like intuitive guided messages and channeled messages. But it's not on this program. There are other programs that air on this particular channel. So if you're feeling it, you know, hit the dinger, and you can come on live, and we could eventually get around to everybody eventually when it comes to like free tarot readings. So yeah, absolutely. Here in my neck of the woods. Sweet. Oh, and D.I. Marie, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Have a nice night in Puerto Rico. If I was in Puerto Rico, wow, hopefully you maybe get to go to the beach, do something fun. Or was it Costa Rica or Puerto Rico? Sorry, I can't remember which one you said. And thank you, Di. Come vibe with us anytime. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was Puerto Rico. Right. And Susan's been a friend of the program for a time now, too. Appreciate Susan for being here. That's great. People saying it. April Green, glad to see you here as well. Yeah, we were just talking about the people that come sometimes, but they come sometimes consistently. It's like there's like this campfire, and then this campfire has like a bigger circle so that when sometimes people all arrive, we can light the bigger fire. And it feels really good, like for like Dusty Blue and like Susan and even moderators like Maya that come every once in a while, but consistently. It's like, wow, thank you for making this such a great community and showing us like, you can be here in your own time, make it what you want, right? The answer is asterisk 42, right? Absolutely. Should we do more matches, Tatiana, on the ASMR? We should do that. Good night, Di Marie. Much love. That beautiful. It's beautiful. To release within historic energy DNA. Thing one is back. Yeah. I feel you, Dusty. I was really drawn when I was thinking, like, what kind of spin, what kind of theme could we put to it? Given the history of tarot and given like human history, recorded human history at least, I thought it would be fun to take that Gregorian calendar down like a DNA block and just go chop, 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 chop. What's been buried? What is real? What can we get our hands on that has so much meaning? And interestingly enough, like some of the feast days we did in March for like Perpetua and Puran, just incredible stories. Like there was this story of this guy Puran, and he was, I think, Welsh or Irish. Anyways, he was minding his own business one day. He came along a group of heathens, and like he was pretty well dressed because he was like a dude of God. And so he was pretty well dressed, and the heathens were like heathens, right? They're like, wow, ooga, ooga, right? We're talking like 300 AD here, or maybe a little bit later, maybe not 800 or 900. Anyways, can't remember the time on Puran. So they attacked Puran, and what they did is they were going to be real cruel, and they were by a flour mill. And flour mill back then used to have. Do you know what a pumice stone is? Like for those of you ladies that take care of your little tootsies on a pedicure, you know what that stuff is? Like a pumice stone, it floats in your bathtub and you use it to take the calluses off. Okay, so anyways, way back when, okay, they had these, they were called millstones, and they were used to grind up the wheat to make the flour for the bread, and they were huge. They were like the size of like, I don't know, a big truck tire. Maybe a little bit bigger, maybe like a big dump truck tire, right? And so because these things were like a pumice stone, they were a bit lighter and it was round. What they did was they tied poor Puran to the side of the wheel. They bound him up and they tied him to it. It's pretty savage. It's pretty. I'll try not to get emo if you guys don't. They tied him up to the wheel. And their intention was to roll them off the cliff. Like you see those videos of people like going down on those balls off the, like, and they wanted to hurt him. Like they wanted to like end him and like make him suffer, right? Because they knew like this pumice stone would float, right? So can't remember exactly if they knew the pumice stone would float or that it wouldn't, because they rolled him down the hill and off the cliff and into the sea. Well, anyways, when the pumice stone went off the cliff, it landed in the sea face up when Puran wasn't underneath it. He was on top. And the stone floated all the way from Ireland all the way to the English shore. And the people walking along the English shore saw this guy like floating in on the tide, tied to this great big millstone. And he was all beat up too because he rolled down the cliff and like spent like a day out in the hot sun in the ocean. And they considered it like pretty miraculous. Like once he told the story of what happened, that he like came from another island and like and he didn't know where he was, and like they, that kind of thing. It was, they saw it as pretty miraculous. So anyways, they hold a feast day for this event about this guy getting attacked by these heathens and tied to this giant millstone, but he survived, and he actually like inspired a whole generation of people. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, so the legends and the story that Dusty Blue tells about, wow, when you can go back into history like that and get like a full like that perspective, almost like for you intuitive people out there, like you can picture it in your mind. You read what happened and you're like, oh my God, that would make a fantastic scene from a movie or a movie itself. And then you realize like this actually happened to someone. And very few people know about it. Right? Yeah, right. 3 a.m. the witching hour. I've heard of that too. So thank you, Dusty Blue, for that very pertinent point of conversation. Sorry if I kind of like ranted about it for a little bit. Heart speak, intentions. Absolutely. The veil is lowered at 3 a.m. Was Matchbox 20 though? Matchbook 20. What'd they say? It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. She says, baby, I can't help but be scared. I've been alone sometimes. And the rain's gonna wash away, I believe it. Heaven, she says, baby. Rob Thomas, right? Midnight is the witching hour. Yeah, no, I don't know. Other than the odd song line that has the witching hour. In the witching hour. Yeah, thanks everybody for liking, thumbing up. Don't forget to hit the bell because tomorrow night is the midnight special. And I promise you, it's a lot better program than this one. This is just the ASMR chat special. The How Are Ya? We're too mangled to actually run the Legends of Tarot program today. It's okay. It can be like a recap show. Mega Flare Mike is here. Thanks for being here, Mega Flare. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the mods. Tatiana knows the song. Right, and that's the lyric I was looking for. I probably butchered it. Why can't get help but be staring on the wall at the same time? Remember, if you're under 18, don't play with matches. Here, look at this one. So, like I said, for those of you that were around, you saw these like matches from the 1960s. These matches are over 60 years old. And it had the 12 zodiac signs. I found those. But there was like a whole case of them. And some of them were like completely rando. Like there's like a swan and one of dog. And then I don't know what this person with the chains is all about. I have no idea. I am getting it big. Don't be creeped out. Yeah. I think Cherry's having a rough couple days through this transit over there in Cancer. Somebody asked where Cherry Blossom was. And she reached out. She was in my thoughts and my heart today through reaching out through an email. And it's unfortunate because I feel, is dealing with a blocking energy that's also projecting through her. And it's very tough. I think she's got a very tough loved one in her environment that makes things very difficult at certain times to harmonize the way she wants to or the way she needs to. So, hello, Kimmy. Kimmy Figgy, welcome back. Love you and your little green microdot. I like that one. Whether you just like the two little guys there. That's really good. Kimmy, you're becoming a friend of the program, and I appreciate you. I'm glad, and I feel honored to become your friend too. For everyone, the Instagram is up under the same name, if it interests you at all. Why would it be called Oh, because it's instant. Sorry. I thought it was Instagram. Because you're interested in it. That's why I would follow someone, because if I was not because it was instant, because I was interested in it. Instagram. I should make a knockoff and make it more interesting than Instagram, and I'd call it Instagram. It'd be good. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, we appreciate you for being here, Kimmy Figgy. Thank you so much. Yeah. Dusty Blue, how true, how poetic. It's really good. And under full moonlight, instead of like being there under the hot sun, that's a rough go. Unless you're jumping off the rocks like you did when you were 18 years old and jump all the way in there. It's kind of a cool thing. Thought I had a call coming in on the 3D line, but it's not yet. And as you can see, it's starting to get darker again. Can you believe we're already at solstice? I should use one of these matches to actually help lighting. The lighting guy, Mike, you would not believe the lighting guy today. Completely dropped the ball. The whole program could not go down. Holy, this thing is out of control right now. You can't see it. There, it settled down. This is just like... Of course, all the programming here on 99.9 is brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. Go have some. Okay, get it in you. Fresh air, water, light is sangria. The candle is sangria, Tatiana. Those ladies see me coming in Pier 1 and they like, I don't know if they're shook or what. Because pretty rarely I'll go to Pier 1 for like a really nice one. Usually I'm fine with just whatever's available at Wally World or, the Piggly Wiggly. But sometimes I'll go to Pier 1. Those ladies are like, this guy, look out. Mountain Dew. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone in the chat. Welcome everyone and thanks for being here. It's really great to have you here. An hour and a half just goes by like... An hour and a half goes by just like this. Just like that. That's all we're doing. I can't wait for the Cancer New Moon. I think we should do some fun stuff with like fire and candle wax and maybe beer. That'd be fun. Ew, Mountain Dew. That's a lot of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. Anybody seen Yuki Yuki lately either? Been missing on Yuki Yuki. It's so weird. Sometimes I tune in and I watch live chats with people doing cards with like, 600, 700 people watching at once. I don't know if I could ever let go of you guys to be able to do that. I knew a girl named Yuki. I think Yuki's from South Africa. Yuki. So maybe, maybe Sleepy Town there. Yuki's, usually earlier in the day. The show always gets bumped in its time slot. We never know what's coming up. This is technically an Akash program, but it's like, I don't know. It's not even that. Not today. That's okay, because I know that you guys are like the best subscribers. The best people on YouTube. I'm really happy with the amount of caring and sharing that we've done in the last 3 weeks. It's been huge. And Jeremy, check in. What time is it where you're at? How's the weather where you are? This is a Care Bear countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit you with the rainbow. Smash from rainbows. It's been a good time. It's kind of cool lighting a flame random. It's like fleeting intentions disappearing. Yeah. Wow, Dusty. Feeling connected tonight. That's really great. That is so awesome. 11:21 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, cool. And muggy. Humid. Yeah, tough weather for everybody all over. We've got wildfires up here where I'm at, and all the people down south dealing with the tornadoes. Somebody was saying that they were in most of it. What's Naomi doing? It's early there? Oh, it's only 8:21? Oh. And April's rocking his Central Standard Time. What a 4D construct. This show was hammered by the heavy fist of time last night. Yesterday, I was so sad we had to cut the broadcast short. I was ready to do a third board. We couldn't quite get there. Before summer break? Oh, nice. Yeah, you guys have your Memorial Day celebrations coming up tomorrow, right? Can't forget about Memorial Day for you guys. Because that would mean that I don't have a very good memory. That would mean I don't have a very good memory for real if I forgot about Memorial. It's memory for real. Oh, it's not tomorrow, it's Monday. See, I don't know. Sorry, I don't live there. So I get to get it wrong because I don't live there. You guys are just jumping on it like I love it. Love all of you guys. This is fantastic. It's fantastic. There's no excuse. We have one called Remembrance Day. It's the equivalent to your Veterans Day, and Remembrance Day happens on 11/11. I don't forget that one. Get the Canadian. I knew it was a long weekend. Sorry, I assumed it was a Friday, but it's the Monday. I don't know what. I thought it was 24. Making more black spots on my cards, apparently. That's weird. Maybe they're just done. Maybe they're telling me, like, we're burnt. Go get a new deck. Definitely. I think I'm going to fire the lighting guy. And then I'll go and, like, either hire a new person or take control of the lighting. And then maybe some new content with some new cards for next week. That would be a lot of fun. The Loyalists. Wow. There's a social study lesson you don't get every day. You heard it here, folks, on the Legends of Tarot. All about the Loyalists. Right? And where'd they go? They were down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. The Steampunker. That'd be good. We have a plaque. Oh, good. That's cool. That's incredible. The Loyalists. That took me right back to like 6th grade. Instantly. Haven't had a discussion about the Loyalists in many decades. Until right now, I was like, why would I ever need to know that? Why am I writing this essay about these people that went there? I remember being butt-chapped about it. What a dang weird thing to learn about. Who cares? It happened so long ago. Why does it even matter? Doesn't matter. Not to here and now as a kid, right? But all things being synchronistic, if I hadn't written the essay about the Loyalists back in the summer of '69, then I wouldn't have known what Christine was on about. I would have had no idea. So it's good to know. It's good to know. The more you know. The more you know. Sixth graders. That's right. You teach, Tatiana? I can't remember if you said that you teach. I know there's a few teachers that come and vibe. I know Eve is a teacher. It really doesn't, Dusty Blue, does it? Oh, you're right. And I feel you so much. We're learning to New Age together in a very practical way. And so many of us are at such subtly different stages of our awareness, our ascension process, and our isness that it's like, yes, right? Why does it matter that we live at all, right? That kind of thing. And where? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. Lakia is here? What? Oh, there she is. Hi, Lakia. It's been a minute. Tonight has been all about those people that sometimes come and vibe. That's really great to have you here. Oh, you're not feeling well? Aw. We need a healing. We need to heal. We need to do healing for Lakia. And we had it for Sheila Marie as well. Your mantra for today, Lakia, just because you came and hung out with us, is be well. Every time you breathe in, that's the thought. Right? Be well. And your etheric can help you feel better. I'm sad you're sick. Namaste. Namaste, Susan. Namaste a while or for real namaste? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Susan. It's great. This was a double that I had of Sagittarius. I already have one that I'm keeping for good, so we can let this one rip. Oh yeah, there's definitely, they can go either way, can't they, Christina? And Dusty, I don't know. Yeah, the labels, yeah. Labels everywhere is labels, blocking up the scenery and tripping up Mabel. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the labels? Yeah, on so many levels, right? We have to be careful when we walk with a foot in each world. We truly do. It's like learning to crawl before you run type stuff, or you get really hurt. And that's tough that it has to, but it's the contrast that's needed. You can't eat all the spaghetti off your plate at once, even though it looks so good and yummy and smells so good that you want to. You can't. You can't even hurry up because you miss the experience of it. You miss the expression of it by slowing down to properly chew it all the way up and enjoy each and every bite. You're Libra, Jeremy. Nice. Welcome, Libra. It's cool. We needed a resident Libra from the Divine Masculine. We truly did. I had that sense. That's cool. So it's the same. That's why we have to go slow when we're awakening. We're learning about all this new stuff because it's like You don't want to have someone give you the Heimlich maneuver just because you were exploring and you were expressing and you were finding new levels of joy and happiness and love through your spiritual ascension. You kind of just got to go there and just eat it slowly. Naomi going through some letting go. Big hugs for Naomi, everyone. These matches are so old. Like, that stinks. It's rough go. And Dusty, I feel like we could talk well into the morning hours. Because, yeah, this is definitely some very awake statements. It's the big time, right? If we're just energy, why do we live? It's mostly for the food, I think. It's mostly for the spaghetti. Maybe some beverages and to make whoopee as well. And to make more babies. I watch what I say. Oh, you can express as long as nothing is aggressive towards another person. Please express. It's okay. Please express. And if like something becomes subversive or weird, just like take a time out. I won't ever judge anybody for jumping out the chat because they weren't vibing with someone over a particular topic, label, or situation at the time, right? So I feel like Dusty Blue, it's like, thanks for bringing that balance and that harmony with you when you come. Because I totally get it. There's certain times, like, and it was weird because, like, I opened up the email and it was just like, I've been getting comments, messages, people being like, don't do this, look out for that, be careful of this, in regards to other people. And I'm like, I don't vibe that particular way. First of all, I'm a double Scorpio with Venus in Scorpio. I got a riddle for you. Do you think I like being told what to do? Ever? No. My mom didn't even tell me what to do because I didn't really even need to be told what to do. Occasionally. And that was when the big blowouts would occur. Right? But it would be like even more like, meet me here, meet me over there. Or I had a nurturing male in my life that would, instead of telling me to do things, he would ask me if I could do them. And then it was like I was naturally more willing or encouraged to say, absolutely, or yeah, or do I have to? And then you just get the yes. But it's like, it's the people in my life, because we were talking about pet peeves a little bit as Gemini comes up. So we got this both sides, right? This mirroring thing. The you shoulds, people saying, you know what you should do? I'm like, oh, really? Oh, really? You're about to tell me what I should do? Of course, it's a Hippocratic oath. I say it 10, 20 times a day while I'm giving the readings. You should do this. You should do that. You should do this. But me personally, I'm super sensitive about it. I can't even handle one tarot reading a year, let alone 3 in one day. If somebody comes in and says, you know what you should do? I'm already like this. No, I'm not. I will hear somebody out, definitely. But it's like, we're definitely adulting and grown here on a level where it's like, we can't really honor this Page of Swords energy when it rises. We have to like, okay, move on through. Maybe there's a larger message in that for us too. It's like, this June has a feeling like some generational things could be coming up, especially for those of you attending like wedding anniversaries, family reunions, things of that nature. or just general in having to work with somebody from a different generation, right? Yeah. And it's okay because we're really new here, so we're totally like feeling each other out. And I told you guys the reason I'm doing it is so you can get to know me a little bit better. So when I receive the questions on those lines without breaking any confidentiality, I can come out and express and say, hey, these are some of the comments, right? And it will never be offensive to the person that left the comment or anything like that. I just like want to clear the air, right? If it ever gets too built up, I guess what we're saying, because it's Gemini. It's about the gentle breeze. It's about the soft wind and the feeling. So we'll be able to attune and feel vibrations, and like the big epiphany type statements, like the Dusty Blue and Christina L always bring, that are so miraculous. There's such miraculous gifts to have them in the chat area. Our chat is like super unchained, unpredictable. One day we're talking about this, the next day it comes on that. Some days it's super heavy and full of epiphany like today, and then other days it's like we're talking about Ding Dong Saturn or whatever, right? Yeah, our expression. Yeah. This is Jeremy. Thanks for vibing with us, Jeremy. It's really great of you. Okay, thanks for stopping in, Jeremy. I see your comment. I see you there now. Definitely, thanks for stopping in. Hit the bell and come hang out with us tomorrow night if you're not doing anything on a Friday. It perks up around here. You caught us at a very interesting, like weird, wackadoodle time. Okay, so definitely come around. We'll get you some cards out. Okay. Mr. Miyagi in the house. Yeah, have a good night, Jeremy. It's getting dark, and the lighting guy didn't come today. That's weird. It's probably all grainy and contrasty. It's all right, though. Maybe we'll set that up. I told you, he totally botched the program. So upset. Wax on, wax off. Should do one for you guys. I've been hogging them all to myself. I should do one for you guys. Oh, it was a little letdown. I was anticlimactic. Like the very first moment of the show was super anticlimactic. Just do the match. Oh, it almost didn't go out. What do you expect? These matches are over a half a century old. True for Sumber. Yeah, thank you for being here, Dusty. Rest well. Be well, rest well, and thank you for being most excellent to us. Appreciate you so much for coming in and having a vibe session on the Akash program. So great, Dusty. Thanks again. Yeah, come on by tomorrow night. The midnight special. We'll have some fun. Hopefully you'll be off the hook, and we'll definitely be reading cards. Sleep well. It's the first time I've had my window open since we started doing the live streams. So I wonder if my neighbors are like, who is that guy talking to? Who is that guy? What is he talking? What is he on about? Who in their right mind would be on the other end of the phone listening to that guy? And I appreciate you guys for doing just that. I like this one candle vibes. One candle vibes. Yeah. The light guy just totally spaced it. You're out. And to be honest, the lamp with the purple with the black light, I was borrowing that lamp. I had to give it back, and I didn't even realize, hey, without that lamp, you don't have your lighting. There's no lighting. Good night, April Green. Thank you so much. Thank you for being on the program yesterday as well and coming back and vibing with us 2 days in a row. That's awesome. We're happy to have you on board, and join us for the midnight special, please, tomorrow night. If you're not doing anything on a Friday, hopefully you are. Right? It's that time of the year. Okay, excellent. It goes with Star Trek instantly. That's great stuff. Can I do it? Oh, I can still do it. Okay. I used to tuck them under like this and then go like that because it looks like then you have like Darwin, like fins. Like this is some kind of like alien, like, West Side, Sagittarius A, right? Beep, beep, bow, bow, right? Like alien hands. It's Captain Kirk. Good times. Good night, April. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, April, so much. That's so good. Or Spock. We've done our best to stay grounded after Bulldozer Thursday. It was a hard chakra day too. So I was like, I don't mind running it. I don't mind it while I'm there. It's just after I'm all done, I'm like, my vibration is off. It needs retuning. It needs realignment. The silly hour. Ciao, ciao, Bella April. Naomi. And Naomi, what's going on? You letting go of a clown shoes? Is there some clown that you're getting rid of? Are you getting the clown shoes out of the closet? Captain Kirk, hands down. You don't have to tell me. Yeah, you are. You getting the clown shoes out? Okay. It's good. Make room in the closet. Yeah. Isn't a red flag? I don't know what it is. Pushing away that sadness. Yeah, that's all right. So, I don't know for what reasons, but when I was young, probably up until the time I was 12, like when you're little, when you're too little to like lift up and pick up a picture off the wall, let's say, like little person, 6, 8. My mom had this painting of a clown. She hung it in my room. And it was terrifying. But I spent many years with the clown on the wall, not being able to reach it and take it off. Never thought of asking my mom, hey, could you please tear that down? Take that down. I just like found this way of like getting around it. It was because it was only a clown. And part of me was like, you can't be scared of that. That's a circus thing. You should have a snow cone and some popcorn and laugh at it and let it and go honk its nose. Give it a hug like you would like Mickey or Pluto at Disney World. This is a clown. He loves kids. Right? And the first time it was released, I think I was like, I can't give away my age, but I was really young. First time it was released. And the picture of the clown stayed on my wall for many years. And then like one day, it took me forever. It was like a long time. I was like already in high school. I just like took the picture of the clown off the wall. I was done with it. It's just weird. So then last year when all the It stuff came back around, I was like, ugh. But clown shoes is my favorite. One of my favorite sayings. Because a clown shoes is like, clown shoes. Clown shoes, they don't appreciate the gift of love in their life. That's the clown shoes. I cried every time in the Jack in the Box. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I watched it at a very young age. Never bothered me. I don't really get scared. That's cool. That's cool, Christina. I'm a scaredy cat of horror movies, but also I don't like the images, like when it's like weird gore, blood, guts. I don't like the images hitting in on the retinas. All right. I don't like it traveling through the etheric realm from the screen to my eye. I don't like that. And no offense to anybody that does. It's just my personal take on this. It's like you ever get a song stuck in your head so much that all you can do is think about that song and sing it all day. I never want that to be a thing from one of those types of movies that gets stuck there. So that's maybe me being scared or like not wanting to. Because I kind of know the way my brain works isn't like most. I watched the first season, but ended up making out on the couch for most of the programs that I never technically really ever watched either. Hi, Serena. You snuck in there. Hey, homie. The clown is the trickster archetype. We have a card of trickster in our new Native Spirit Oracle cards. It's a card of trickster. Clown. I don't know. This just seems like some weird modern day thing. Making out. The kids probably don't say that anymore, do they? The Heyoka. Right. That was its name. The Heyoka. The trickster. Thank you for being here, Serena Del Mar. Appreciate it. You've been here before once, haven't you? I think you have. How is the weather where you're at? And what time is it for you, if you don't mind me asking you to check in? It's a light campfire tonight. The lighting guy really, really messed up the program. It was just funny. Oh, right on. Naomi's gumdrop is laughing. Weather is humid and the air is quiet. Oh, yeah. No wind and humid. That's sticky. That's muggy. That's sticky. It's okay. It's summer, though. You're in India. Pretty chill. That's nice, Serena. What time is it in India right now, if you don't mind me asking? Nice. You got crystal clear skies. It's still overcast for us. Given by the gangsters. Given to you by the gangsters? What? What are you on about? Okay. And everyone, we've got about 20 minutes left in the show. I just wanted to let you know. Kind of talking about those things of time and energy. And with the lighting, like getting worse and worse and worse, like I think 20 minutes will be just right. And then we'll be like, we could maybe do either more matches, more hematite, or more cards. I don't know what you guys prefer, or nothing at all. Red pill or blue pill? Maybe none, maybe both, right? Let's think about it outside of the choice that's given to us. And that's one thing, isn't it? Remember I was telling him about the people that pet peeve me, or the people that are like, you know what you should do? It's also the other one. When someone's like, comes up to you, which would you rather? Or here, pick one. Right? Surprise them. Take both, or say no, neither. Right? Mike, gotta head out early? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Yeah, the lighting guy was like, absolutely, what went wrong here for this guy? We're like, we can't find anything. Oh, there we go. That's good. Here's to you guys. We should burn the bay leaf, because we did give a few intuitive messages. We gave a nice intuitive message to Cole Miss. We had an oracle card for Sheila Marie. And that was it. We kept it super light tonight. Dusty Blue asked a question that I didn't have an answer for. Depending on the day. We went through 4 matchbooks. So delirious at the moment. Good. Yeah, we went through like 4 matchbooks. Maybe at the end of the midnight special, we can like blacken out the studio and have a time. Yeah, for sure. Hit the bell. We might be on a little bit late, folks. It might actually be a true midnight special, or already past midnight for some of you. Might be into Saturday morning, depending how the day goes. Have a good night, Mega Flare Mike. Thank you so much for moderating. Appreciate it. It's not like we need it, but it's great to have you guys. But it's not like we really like. We're growing so slowly and so succinctly with all of us. You know, we haven't even had trolls on the beach for quite a time, so that's good. Oh, Serena, this is the Akash program, but if you have a question, I'd be happy to answer it for you, Serena. Sorry, I missed your comment there. We're not really doing any tarot readings tonight, but we will be on the midnight special tomorrow night. Okay, and we're gonna see. It's the Mimi about being too short. Is there a Mimi? Okay, I pulled a card for you, just because. So Serena Del Mar, you have pulled the Knight of Pentacles. All right. This could be a lot of things. I always in this deck, and in most deck, I always see children in this card, because it is the nature of the slow moving energy. What a value is that is causing things to move so slowly. A lot of times it's like people being or thinking for 2 or 3 or 4 or more people is what's really slowing it. And there's value in doing it, but it's baby steps, all for like 18 years, right? Knight of Pentacles, that's a tough one to come through. Hey, Tatiana, did I just say there were no trolls on the beach and then one came by? I want to see what this person said. He's not wearing any panties. We just said that we didn't have any trollers come along, and that, yeah, moderators, it's great, but they're unnecessary. And then there was like mirrored right insta back to me. And guys, this is what's happening for Gemini in June, okay? Can't stress that enough. Your pet peeve, it's like, what am I doing? Right? That kind of instantly, because if we don't, we could see things like arguments, disagreements, people like getting butt chapped, Didn't get the memo of the memo? And Boss Hog, if you're still watching, I never not wear mine, okay? Even when I'm driving bulldozer or dump truck, okay? So it's all right. Don't worry about it. You have a Capricorn in your chart with the slow moving? Yeah. But it's like, it feels like those night pentacles. I don't know what your sign is, Serena, but for the Pisces reading I did today, it had King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. The King and the Queen came with the Ace. It was interesting. Love, slow moving. Head in the clouds. Get it together, Tatiana. I forgot to send him the memo. And it's nice that people are matching up here to go gaming together as well. That's really good. That's really good. It is on cloud 9. I'm off my game. A namaste moment brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. Remember, when your cup runs dry, say thank you. Can I have some more, please? Cloud 9. We used to have a hiking spot called Cloud 9. It was in the Sierra Nevada mountain range, or Lake Tahoe area. And we'd climb up there. There's like a little waterfall. We'd climb up there in our flip-flops. God, we were dumb. It was like 40 feet up. And we're just like, oh yeah, straight up. We're like, we didn't care. We didn't take ropes or carabiners. Climbing hadn't become so dang trendy back in God knows when. We'd climb up, and we were, in retrospect, it was dumb. We were climbing, like, scaling like 40, 50-foot waterfall faces. And we'd go up, and there was a beautiful place to, like, sit and do your thing. Der Burger, right? I know Der Burger. I used to kick some butt and take some names at Der Burger. And thank you to those that have connected through the email and the Instagram. Instagram, for anyone, is same name, Legendary Tarot Instagram. And Der Wieners. No, it was just the burger. I've never been to Der Wieners. It's just the burger. And also, you can find me on Gmail. I think I'm getting closer to figuring out the Google Hangout thing. So that's kind of nice. And thanks to everyone who's left a thumbs up and a thumbs down. I wonder if we'll get one. Somebody put a thumbs up and then they took it away. I wonder if it was Boss Hog. Sun, Moon, Saturn. Okay, nice. Thanks, Serena. I was waiting for that and it almost slipped by. Sun, Moon, Saturn. Capricorn on the MC2. Mercury, Neptune, Uranus. Also all Capricorn. Wow. That is a lot of Cap for days. Did you see the Capricorn monthly reading for June, Serena? I have it up. I'm only missing Aries and Taurus now. Yeah, so I think I do that through my Gmail. I think is how that works. Because the app gives me the little quotes asking me if I want to hang out. So I think it's easier than what I'm making it out to be. Who should I do next? Taurus or Aries? Which one should I do tomorrow? Taurus or Aries? I don't know. Oh, cool. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Serena. And we have a lot of people that when we run our earlier programs where we're actually doing live tarot readings, we do have a lot of people from India. I think like Anshel and Anjali and many others come, and they sprinkle rupees on the beaches as we do their cards. We're gonna do. So are we doing Aries or Taurus tomorrow? Oh, it's Indiana. I was wondering why she was calling me dude from India. Too funny. You have to know I'm an animal lover. I'm just kidding. I'm an anime lover. His reaction when we told him, when he found out. Oh God, it was so amazing. It was so amazing. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, hello to Indiana, Serena. I think I drove through Indiana once with my grandparents. I think I was 12. Good morning, Lily. How are things on the other side of the pond? Lily, we're literally in our last 10 minutes, and then we're about to say goodnight. But thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping in. Not too many intuitive. It was a very light evening. One oracle card, couple tarot cards out, one innate answer from innate for Colmus. So Aries tomorrow, is that the decision? Sure, Naomi. Two of Fire, also known as Two of Wands. If you're listening, I've kind of been talking about this through the program. It's the quick mirror of Gemini, right? Tell me you're trying to kill a 7-year ache. See what else my little heart can take. Boys say, when is he gonna give us some room? The girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon. So you'll be feeling this in the heart area, this mirroring energy. That's kind of nice, Naomi. It's got all that passion about it too, right? Just be on guard, let's say, for rash reactions, reactivity, knee-jerk reactions. I would be very cautious of that at this time. Not that it's leading to like any weird, deeper, stinky karma, but it's more just like, if you want to really be in balance and harmony of flow, stay non-reactive, because you are impulsive, because you're impulsive. Hopefully nobody's setting you off, nobody's pulling your triggers, nobody's pushing your buttons. But even if they are, it's time to like take a deep breath in and be like, I used to jump all over that, but you know what? I'm not going to let you win by getting defensive, getting upset. right? Not going to do that anymore. You deserve better. Sometimes these ding dongs blatantly need to be told, you cannot treat me that way. Blatantly, right? Oh, it's so nice to be with all of you. We've got about 5 minutes left, okay? And my toes have finally come up off the floor. So I'm glad. I'm feeling like all the bulldozer energy is all gone now. I can sleep well. And the wonderful people in the chat. I'm glad to have a program for just core subscribers and people that accidentally meander in from down the beach. It's a fun program. I really like this one. I like the other one too because it really helps grow the channel, and it's a lot of fun. But I do really enjoy this one on a level where it's like, thank goodness for all of you. Thank goodness. Right? We feel things so that our brain can understand them. Because some things that happen to us are so wankadoodle that they need to be felt in order that they could be understood. Mm-hmm. It's okay. And Naomi, did you break a mirror, silly? Look at the hematites all funny 90 times. Imagine if the guy's head was like that. No. I wonder why I got that song in my head. I thought it was like for broken mirrors. No, I don't want bad luck. So never in your life have you? Never ever? That's good. And I don't really believe in superstition. I'm not really a firm believer in superstition. Yeah, I broke one when I was little too, and I don't remember any time in my adult life of having done it. Annie Lennox, it feels just like that. It feels just like that. And I don't know, it's probably just all the healing that you're doing and that you're going through, Naomi, coupled with the fact that people are peppering in nonsense in a place where you just want to get through the day. That's tough. Maybe that's what brings you to Cheers. Sometimes you want to go. She is pretty good, isn't she? Okay. All right, everyone. So we're just gonna round out the program. Say goodnight to everybody that's here. For anyone that's not chatting, that's watching, okay, I see you. I know who's here. See you. To Christina L and Dusty Blue for bringing just in great amounts of wisdom for people to pick up along their paths. To Tatiana and Mega Flare Mike for moderating. And Tatiana, everybody, if you like the SMR part of the program, which there isn't always much, we just play with it. Tatiana has beautiful poetry reading on her channel. One of the sweetest voices you'll ever hear. Okay. To Naomi, big hugs for Naomi tonight. And all of our friends that checked in. Tonight was about friends checking in from the periphery. Right. Susan Hinton came in. Dusty Blue, come on in. Check us out. See what we're doing. We're still just sitting around the fire. We're not going anywhere. Right. To Serena Del Mar from Indiana, thank you so much for being here tonight. Sorry you caught us at a time where we weren't spitting a lot of tarot. We weren't spewing a lot of tarot, but come vibe with us anytime, please. To Boss Hog for reminding us to wear our undergarments appropriately, even if you are running a bulldozer. And then, yeah, to the hardcore. Tribers that are here. Oh, to April Green, a new friend of the channel. I believe Ebony B was in and out. Yeah, it's been a great program. It has been such a nice night, so that's really good. And I'll just wait for anyone in Central Standard Time that is about to have their 11:11 moment. Right now it's 10:10 here for me, so I knew somebody's about to have an 11:11 moment. Right? But yeah, we'll round it at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you everyone for being here. Big hugs, Naomi. Big hugs, Christina, Tatiana. Thank you so much for carrying us through on a nice quiet night where we didn't have too much going on. All right, so that's nice. And Shada has been here. Thank you, Shada. Thanks for being here. Have a great night, everyone. Sweet dreams.